All right, so today we are going to understand past tense, as we have heard before, and we have understood before that present tense is used when the things are going on in present, and past tense is used for expressing an action that has been completed. जब कोई काम हो चुका है, I mean जो पहले जा चुका था, उन सारी पुरानी चीजों के लिए we use past tense. Past tense is also divided into 4 parts. जैसे present tense 4 categories में divided था, same thing is with past tense. It is also divided into 4 categories. The first one is the simple past tense, or you can say the indefinite tense. Second one is the past continuous tense, or you can say the progressive tense. Third one is the past perfect tense, and the fourth one is the past perfect continuous tense. Today we will understand the first two tenses, past simple past tense or past continuous tense. Simple past tense is used for expressing a past habit. प्रेजेंट टेंस में था कि हमारी जो जनरल हैबिट्स है उसके लिए भी यूज प्रेजेंट टेंस, एंड इन पास्ट टेंस जब हमारी कोई हैबिट थी या जो अभी तक कंटिन्यू है वो चीज क्या है, उस चीज के लिए विल यूज सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई वेंट टू बेड अर्ली व्हेन आई वाज अ किड. जब मैं बच्चा था तो मैं बेड टाइम पे जल्दी जाता था. सो इट वाज अ हैबिट. ओके. Second thing, for expressing an action that was completed before the time of speaking. जब आप बोल रहे हो उससे पहले कोई काम अगर complete हो चुका है तो for that also we will use simple past tense. For example, रुचिका baked delicious cake. रुचिका ने केक बनाया. ओके, बट जब वो बोल रहा है, कोई स्पीकर बता रहा है, बाय द टाइम द केक हैड ऑलरेडी बीन मेड, तब तक केक बन चुका था. सो इसलिए जब बोल रहे हैं उससे पहले अगर कोई काम हो चुका है या हो गया था, उसके लिए we will use simple past tense. Third one, for expressing an action that took place over a period of time in the past. जब कोई काम एक टाइम पे हुआ था. For example, India got independence in 1947. This was an action that took place a time ago. बहुत टाइम पहले ही काम हुआ था. So for that also we use the same. And the last one, for narrating a story. Always, जब भी we narrate a story, we always use simple past tense. We don't use past continuous. We don't use present tense. We always use simple past tense. For example, there lived an old man in a village. Sentence structure of simple past tense. Subject plus did plus V2 plus object. For example, now did, where do we use did? Did is always used with negative and interrogative sentences. Just like, it is just like present tense. Present tense mein we use do or does with negative and interrogative sentences. And just like that, we use did over here with negative and interrogative sentences only. Sirf inme hi kaam aata hai. Baki with the affirmative sentences, we always use V2 and object. Okay, for example, affirmative sentence example says we won the champions trophy. You can see that we didn't use did over here. हमने यहाँ पे did काम में नहीं लिया है. Why? Because it is just a affirmative sentence. This is just a simple sentence. So what did we use? We used we as a subject, won second form of verb, and the champions trophy the object. Win, won, won. Okay, just like that. Negative. Now when it comes to negative में we always use did. Fine. So she did not attend today's class. We used did, and मैं बता दूं कि did के साथ we always use first form of word. We will not write she did not attended. This is the very common mistake we people do. हम generally यही करते हैं. How do we speak? Like I did not attended the class. I did not done that. ऐसा होता है. तो it is not like that. हमेशा क्या होता है? Whenever we are using did, whether we are using in negative tense or we are use negative sentence or we are using in interrogative one, we always use first form of verb with did. Again, I'm saying she did not attend today's class. Interrogative one, did you listen to me? Fine. Again, the same thing. It will not be like, did you listen to me? ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा. It will always be, did you listen to me? And then don't forget to put question mark over here. This was it for simple past tense. Now comes past continuous tense. As the title itself says, continuous means where the thing was going on. जब काम चल रहा था. जैसे present में था, जब काम चल रहा है, तो वो same चीज यहाँ पे है. वो है था, ये था हो गया. For example, now where do we use past continuous tense? For expressing an action going on at some time in the past. जब कोई काम एक time पे चल रहा था. For example, she was sleeping all evening on Sunday. I mean, वो पूरे time सो रही थी. Second one, for expressing an action that was a habit in the past. The chef was always preparing delicious food for his clients before the restaurant closed. closed. Third, for indicating an action which had started at some time, कोई काम शुरू हुआ था but had not ended at the time when some other action took place. कोई काम start तो हो गया था लेकिन end नहीं हुआ है. For example, Mohini was chopping vegetables when I entered the kitchen. Two things are covering over here. दो चीजें हो रही है. पहली, मोहिनी वेजिटेबल्स चॉप कर रही थी. दूसरी, आई एंटर्ड टू द किचन. तो जब मैंने एंटर किया तब तक मोहिनी का काम कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ था. तो तब जब ऐसी कंडीशन बनती है, दैट टाइम वी यूज पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस ऑलवेज. Sentence structure for the same: subject plus was were plus V1 plus ing then object. For example, affirmative sentence says, I was watching television when the bell rang. Again, the same thing, was is used for the singular one and were is used for the plural subject. Negative says, we were not sleeping when your aunt came. Third interrogative, were they planning to go out yesterday? Question mark. This is it from my side.